There is a very strong problem with love, but at least love in the way that we understand it. And the problem with love is that it has to be based on faith. For it to be effective, for it to be truly love, it must be based on something that is not seen. And so it must be based on faith rather than on reason. And that's why it can be a very cruel question for somebody to ask you, sit down. Tell me, why do you love me? And that's a game that a lot of women or a number of women play sometimes. You just see something on TikTok and then they say, ask him why he loves you, and then watch him begin to stammer. And because of that, you call a guy that you're with and then you say, tell me, why do you love me? That's a very cruel question, because if it's something that can be put into words, if it's something that can be itemized, then it's not love. And I'll break it down further. You see, it's on this mountain of logic and reason. This is where a lot of people get it wrong in love. A typical example is this. I posted on my Instagram, I think a couple of days ago, right? I think so. The subject of the conversation was be like Jesus, mind your business. And what did I mean by be like Jesus? When he arose from the dead, some of us, if we were in that position, having been doubted and humiliated and, physically battered, then after 3 days, what you said would happen actually happened. Many of us were going to first appear to, our detractors, people who don't believe in us, the skepticism people of the day, try to prove, to show I am him. Do you believe now? I mean, look at a tweet that somebody sent my way. This person said, or can I find that tweet? All right, so this person said, maybe Jesus should have appeared to the skeptics of his day, though. Maybe there would have been contemporary accounts of his resurrection, which would have made a skeptic like me believe in his resurrection. So the idea is, when Jesus arose from the dead, why didn't he appear to people, who didn't believe in him? People who thought that his story was not really credible. Why did he focus on his business? And the reason for that is simple. The relationship that Jesus came to give us access to, both to mirror and to give us access to, is one that is based on love. It's a love affair. And the reason he did not appear to those people is simple. If he had appeared to them to prove that he was who he said he was or he is, then their love and their belief would not be based on faith. It will be based on something that their eyes saw. And then somebody may say, but that doesn't matter now. The important thing is that they eventually believe. Let everybody believe. But that matters a lot, because how your love for somebody or for something starts is just as important as the love. This is why some people say this in my language. I don't know if it's a general thing, but it's very popular in my language. And the translation is that man wey use money attract woman, e need a pay finish. And if you don't understand pidgin, the meaning is, if you use money as a man to attract a woman, you will have to continue to use money to sustain that relationship. Meaning that you can't, a woman's attention, a woman's love cannot necessarily be bought. If you attract them with the resources, then you would have to continue to, in order to sustain their attention and their attraction. And the problem with this system of attraction is that the design of the human soul is such that we get desensitized to things that we have exposure to, especially if those things are the things that don't matter, like money, resources. And that's not a system of relationship or of government that this person wants to run or to have with the people that follow him. And so he only appeared to the people who believed even without seeing. Because seeing is never the problem. Make no mistake about this. Seeing is never the issue. If he had risen from the dead to go and appear to them, that would not have been the first time that they would see somebody rise from the dead. This is the same person that raised up Lazarus from the grave. And when they heard about it, what did they say? Did they say, oh, now we believe. Now we believe he's like, this guy is truly the guy that he said that he is. Nobody said that. Rather, what they did was conspire to kill Lazarus again, so that if anybody won't believe in the guy, the reason for that their belief meant, let's take it away. So it was never really about is he who he says he is. It was always about, if the Messiah was going to come, it can't be this one. And now we know their family. Is that not Joseph's son? It can't be him now. Talk another thing. And that's the problem with many of our relationships today. We try to buy it. We try to, demonstrate that we are something in order to draw attention. But that's not the premise of real love, true love. True love sees what a lot of people, and many of the times, true love will even see before you will get the potential, see. True love will believe in you before others catch on to the vision. And that's something that is dying away. And the more it is dying, the more we are educating people on more reasons that it does not exist. And the prophecy continues to fulfill itself. Do you get what I'm saying? When Peter and I think John, they raised that blind man at the gate, what did the council of elders they say? They say, we cannot deny the fact that a notable miracle has been done. But so that this thing does not spread any further, let's kill it here. Let's warn them, flog them, safe. Let them not talk about this thing again. So it was never really about the presentation of proof. It was about the state of the heart. That's the problem with love. Love, as much as you want to believe that it needs reason, is very often based on a faith that is uncommon, that no other person may share, rather than on reasons that people can actually hold on to and say, this is why I'm doing this. And this brand of love is dying. It's dying. It's a risk. Living is a risk. But you know what they say about risk? If you don't take it, there is no reward. Let me just leave it at that for now. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please go ahead. It's right there. You see, my face is looking very wonderful. Cricket. Subscribe here. All we do is make you better one video at a time. Make sure you like this video. Share it with somebody because it will help them as well. Drop a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this and what you think we should talk about next. Maybe we will actually do that. And I'll see you in the next video very shortly. God bless you.